Hey guys, this profile pop-up is for Patty. Now this is a great one. But I do want to point out, I like your picture. Very nice smile, looking right at us, kind of at a tilt. A little bit of a distraction with what's going on the side there. But more importantly, check this out. If I back up as if I know your name and I'm putting in a search, I can barely see your face, right? That's why I always say, zoom in. You never know how someone's going to come across your image. And that zoomed out still, even though you're just about zoomed in right, a little more would make a huge difference so we could actually see your face right there. Also notice this is one of the biggest things, solutions creator prob. That's all I see, right? On an app, last research I saw said over 60% of people who use the app, that's all we see of your headline. Is that enough to draw them in and make them want to look at it more? Now, to that point, notice the background. Once we get here, we're drawn to that background and it's busy. I wanted to do the same kind of a word cloud with a bunch of words. I thought it was a cool idea, but I had it on there for maybe a week, and I got commentary that came back and said, oh, don't do that. It's way too busy. So maybe keep the same idea, but narrow it down to 3 to 6 words or phrases that are all about you. That's one way to do it, or literally use Canva. Now, Ira Bowman just did a post about this, but use Canva to put the words on a picture that you like, something that suggests operations or, VPO, COO, something along those lines to draw it in and make it a billboard about you and not so busy. That would really, I think, really help and really stand out. Now, to that point, the headline, again, first few words, it's got to be clear exactly what you offer. What kind of a problem solver, right? Operations director. Get a phrase that I saw in here, I think it was later on in your summary about section, that talked about how you, and by the way, she's possesses, and for one thing, there's a grammar mistake there, she possesses, but you want to make it first person. Recognized for, that's great. I remember reading in here, I was reading through, maybe it was in your resume, which we'll get to in a second. Keep it first person and make it about you and what you offer. That's kind of the way I want to suggest and to do this, okay? So what we saw right there, if I back out again, is that enough to draw people in? If they get down to here and they glance at this, Patty utilizes third person, servant yet visionary leadership style. I like that. But to do what? She lives by a people-first mindset. To do what? What's in it for me? That's the kind of thing I'm looking for, guys. You gotta sell us on what you do for us. That's the idea. What's in it for me? WIIFM. Take a look at that, Google it, and you'll know what I mean if you haven't heard that saying before. Now, the other thing before I forget about it, notice you got 2 media attachments. One is your resume. I'm not a big fan. There's weird things like this where it doesn't show up right. And then you got another one where, and I can tell more about the resume, why I don't agree with it in the comments, but I'm running out of time. I want to keep this in about 3 minutes. This one, I don't know why you have this, but here's the trick. On the desktop, we're seeing at least the titles. On the app like this, when you have more than one, we don't see the title. So I would suggest making a media attachment, something that's about you. Maybe it's an article you did, a post you did, something that you loved, but take advantage of those words, because have a picture like this, it'll bring us down and we will see those words if you have only one attachment. Anyway, guys, I'm going on way too long. Tell me if this is too long. I'm at over 3 minutes. Research suggests 2 minutes is it. I want to know what you think. Now, before I move on, though, this is a huge one. Lead Sales LLC is a parent company with 80 people, blah, blah, blah. Yep. FC Sharp LLC is a da-da-da-da. You've just told me what I can get by clicking on or tapping on the company name, or at least I should be able to get it, okay? High quality kitchen knives, blah, blah, blah. I can read more about it. I can see the about. I can get a whole bunch of stuff. I don't want to know about that. I want to know about you. Now, here's the thing. This is what I'm always saying, guys, right? Right? You've got all these incredible results, but they're buried. Why have them be buried? I want to see that right before I even click and tap. Right here. Guess what? Boom! There they are. Collaborated, conceptualized, established. Don't hide them. Get them up there. So, make this profile about you. Make it clear and concise. Have it focused. Don't have it be too busy of a background like that. And I would say, make it about what you offer. So it's not just about you, but it's about what you offer. And do that, Patty, and you're going to be popping in no time. I really hope that helped. Please let me know in the comments below. Was this too long? Was it good? Too short? Give me some good feedback. Good feedback, please. Thank you. Constructive criticism is always good. Have a great one.